Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today what I'm going to show you real quick is basically one little project we're going to do, which is installing this on the thermostat housing. And then I'm going to kind of go over a few things that you may see either me do in this video or things that are going to be happening. And then I'll be going back and catching up with all these old videos I've filmed but have never gone in video edited and posted. So you might hear some things like, Merry Christmas, things like that. Which, by the way, Merry Christmas, because that will be coming out around the corner here soon. We are on the December the 12th for me today. Now, it might be the 13th for you all when you see this video. But anyways, I got to clean up the basement. Before I can really do anything, I need to move the 240 over to where I'm standing right now so I can get this RSX in to be able to do what I'm going to show you today, because it's really cold outside. And I say really cold, I know there's people up north in north of Tennessee that it's colder for them, but for me it's cold. Anyways, I also got some projects around the house to do that I might film and show, but that probably won't be today, but I will show you what those projects are on today's video. But anyways, this little thing here, and I don't know if it'll focus in, is going to go on this thermostat. So what basically it's going to go down in here in place of our hard pipe. Sorry, wrong side. This side is going to go in place of our hard pipe here, but we have to drill a tiny hole for our screw to go in to secure this. Now, you can get this part from DC5 Racing, or sorry, DC5 Creation. If I remember, I'll link the description below. He's got two kits, or you can buy both kits. It really depends on what you need. But it allows us to run the AN lines I was going to run, you might see in a different video, where you put this O-ring over your heater hose spot. We'll put this on, then this goes over the heater hose, plastic or metal, whichever you want, and then it seals it, and it allows you to run an AN line. I tried to do that with a different thing rather than going this route. Using a Jack Spania thermostat housing, aluminum thermostat housing. Pretty cool design. Allows you to run, things that aren't plastic. But having an issue with the vehicle, basically, it'll get up to temp at idle, but then when you're driving it, it does not stay at temp. It drops all the way down to 130 degrees. Not good. There's no air bubbles. I've bled it out. It'll sit still. It'll cycle up, cool back down, cycle up, cool back down, all that. But it's just won't stay above 130 with it like 40 degrees outside. So anyways, this is going to connect kind of like I had in place of this. I don't know if you're all getting focused on that, but this was a 8-orb line for so it was too small, but this will allow me to connect to here and run a AN fitting. So we may have to order that up if I don't have one. But anyways, I'm going to drill this to set this in. I can't remember what size drill bit. I will have to look real quick, and then I will give you that, and then I will show you this being done, because I don't really have a place to put y'all. So I'll come right back and I'll let you know what size drill bit and show you the finished product. Alrighty, y'all. So basically what you're going to do, and I'll try to link his video below for the DC5 Creations, the guy who makes these or gets these made and put all these kits together. I do want to say though, You will have to make your own AN lines or measure out and have somebody make them for you. He recommends in the video to use the one with the Teflon. I think it's PTFE or something. I don't hold me to it. I don't know. I'm new to AN fittings, so don't know the actual acronyms and all that, but they are, I actually have one here. They are braided. They do have the outer like mesh braided fitting, then they have a metal braided fitting, and then they have a nylon insert. That's the ones he recommends because they're smaller, but they are a 10 AN fitting that you will be using to fit on top of these. Now, he doesn't tell you what drill size bit to use. I started out with a, hold on one second, I think it was a 964. Yes, it was a 9/64, but you could probably start out a little bit smaller if you want. And I ended with a 5/32 drill bit. You're not going to be able to see that, I don't think, unless you could zoom in or it's going to focus. But a 5/32 drill bit to drill the hole into this. And the way you do that is you will line this up, get it down in there on the side without the O-ring on it, and you will line it up as best as you can and put you a little dot and then drill your holes and then test fit it. Mine's just barely going to sit up a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. Like I said, it may sit, if you can get it flush, awesome. If you can't, just make sure it's down in there. The big thing is the screw's going to hold it in. Your O-ring comes off of your metal pipe that runs in place where you're replacing this. It goes from here back to your heater core. That's where the O-ring comes from. So do not throw away your metal pipe. Do not lose the O-ring. You will take your O-ring, stick it on there. You can put a little bit of lubrication on it. Then you're going to stick it down in here, which I'm going to put a little bit of lubrication on it. I just happen to have air tool oil, just a dab on the finger. Just so my O-ring will slide really easy down in there. I say that and now it acts like it don't want to go in there. Oh. Alrighty. Now it's in there. Now you're going to take your provided, made that sound like I was saying something else, screw, and get you a Phillips screwdriver, which I can't find now that I just had. One reason why I need to clean my garage. And you're going to tighten it down. Alright, I'm going to have to check something because my screw does not sit or seat all the way down into this piece the way I feel like it shows in his video. So we might need a shorter screw. Then again, I might just be doing something wrong, so I'm going to pull this out and check. That screw is bottomed out in that, and it does not bottom out with this. So the screw's too long, so you may want to see if you can take this to a parts store, or if you got spare screws laying around the house, and get you a thinner screw. Or if you have a Dremel or something and you trust yourself cutting that just a smidge, I mean, it not even a centimeter or two maybe. I'm gonna see if I have another one. All right, I do not have another one. I haven't ate dinner yet, so I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware and get one. Like I said, you could probably cut it off. I don't know. This will focus once again, like that much maybe. You've seen how much it stuck out, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it shows that I mean, I can see dirt in there from the bottom of the screw where it's bottoming out and stuff. So it's just a little bit too long. Not an issue. But once you get this in, you're gonna hook this back up like your normal thermostat housing. Put your thermostat on. You know, if I can think of which way this goes, like that, and then you'll do your normal slip pipe here. It goes to the front of the block. That's what I call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but have that fitting here. It goes from the AN to the heater core, and then you will have these two fittings. Sorry, this fitting that goes to the side of your block, unless you have the, I think this is the B kit. If you have the A kit and you have an K20, it's going to go into the back of your block, and it's going to be another fitting like this without the O-ring that just screws in. And then these two that I showed earlier with the little O-rings in them will go on your in and out of your heater core. One will go on the actual heater core itself. The other one will go onto its oh, I can't think of what it's called. When you turn your thermostat, in your car, the temperature, the little part that opens and closes, it's going to go on that. If you're not running that, then it's just going to go on certain models, and like swaps, it's just going to go on to your heater cores. So I will show that in a later video. Once again, it is cold out, so I'm going to end up getting this garage cleaned up. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to have to work on getting the garage cleaned up. I've got all of this mess. I have somewhat cleaned this stuff up. But we also, I got to clean all this up. I've got there was a chimney right where this trash can is, an old chimney that went all the way up into my attic, obviously out of the attic, but when they redid the roof, before I bought the house, it was closed off, so I removed that this weekend. I did not video that. Had some family over to help out with that, but I'll probably video closing it actually up. I haven't drywalled or done any of that, and then I still need to do the bathroom to save my life. There's an issue with where something was bowing out, and now I got to figure out how I want to hide the issue to be able to finish it. So to either pull it all back down and redo that one side, put up a thicker molding that goes down the side and hides where it goes from really thin at the top to about this far off the wall in the middle and back down. So I don't know if I want to do that. I also want to straighten up living room, basically just straighten up the whole house, but a few odds and ends projects here that I need to get done. Biggest thing, like I said, is getting that car moved over to here so I can work on the RSX, and then once that's done, we can go back to probably going to be doing some wiring on 240. I think I'm going to order some 5 5x7 headlights, LED headlights, I think, off of Amazon. Go ahead and get those wired in. I'm gonna make some rear mounts for speaker brackets. That didn't sound right. Rear speaker brackets to mount the speakers in. So, and then maybe try myself a hand at, you know, welding again. As you can see, first temp looks like crap. Need to also weld that up. But yeah, anyways, I think that's all for this video. Kind of show you all, like I said, I'll go upstairs real quick, show you some more of this. You might not see me for a second. Figure I'll show you all this kind of more, taking you around and doing stuff, then to just sit in the bedroom and tell you about it. All right, so as you see, it went all the way up, and where we were at, yes, I need to dust, all the way down. So we gotta plug this hole up. Plug that hole up with the wood that's downstairs. I can't remember if I showed that to y'all. Install breaker and a breaker box and a plug here for my fridge that used to plug up over here, and I forgot it over there. Temporary. Yeah, we'll just go with it. That's it, right? And then clean and wipe all the dishes and everything down that got dirty and stuff from dust and all that. Taking those cabinets out, losing that space for meantime, until I remodel the kitchen. But hopefully I can start putting out some more content a little bit. I'm just gonna have to kind of start doing small things here and there. I guess that's one thing I gotta learn from YouTube, is you kind of just gotta start somewhere, start small, start doing a bunch of little things, and make content that hopefully you all enjoy. So if you enjoy it, like it, share it, subscribe if you aren't, and then hopefully we can make the channel grows and y'all can be the first original people here, and the ones that you know, get this channel going. But for now, I'm going to sign off here and get this video edited for y'all so I can get it out hopefully tonight or even tomorrow, and then we'll start making more content. Thank you. See y'all later. One more thing before I actually go, y'all. So I actually ran to the Ace Hardware real quick before, after, you know, told y'all I was leaving. So it's actually come back, but this one right here was the one provided with the kit. These two right here, one is an Allen and one is a Phillips. That's the Phillips head, just like the one provided. However, the one provided is a M4 by 0.7, and it is 10 millimeters, I think is how they do that. Maybe it's centimeters, but I think it's millimeters. And then the one I got right here is an 8 millimeters. So if for some reason you buy this kit and it does not work, that bolt or that screw sticks out just a little bit too far or something, then you can go to Ace Hardware and buy an M4 by 0.7 by 8 millimeters to be able to make it fit. And then if you need the O-ring, I will try to list the part number below in the description, so that way you can get the O-ring if yours is broke, ripped, worn out, something like that. But for the meantime, I am going to eat my Sonic before my cat tries to eat it. So, like I said earlier, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share. You know, let's grow this channel because of you guys, not because of me. And hopefully I can put out some more valuable content for you. Thank you.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flip.